Hey there guys, if you're looking to kickstart your journey in the Sons of the Forest, then you've come to the right place. I'm going to be showing you how to get some early game stuff to help you survive and thrive in the forest. Starting things off, we are crashing on the beach. We're in a normal level difficulty playthrough. I got a bunch of boxes on the ground here. Got Kelvin. He's a bit upset. He's got a bit of a brain injury. But yeah, we're just going to be starting things off by looting these boxes around here. Getting all of our starter gear. Then we're going to be heading off into a cave. Just a short walk away. Now, as we come over here, we actually have the opportunity to throw a few rocks at these seagulls. Get some free feathers. Feathers are going to be very useful later on for crafting some stone arrows, so it's quite a useful thing to be picking up. But good to be picking up your rocks and sticks until your backpack's full. Alright, cave we to go through, it's just up here. We are going to need our axe and a lighter, so we're going to be opening an emergency pack to get the GPS and the survival toolkit. Survival guidebook thing. Alright, so we can actually craft a spear and everything, but that is not what we're going to be wanting to do. Because we're not actually going to be getting into combat. There's going to be quite a few high level monsters in here that we just need to run past. There's a shark at the very end. Alright, so before we jump in, let's pop one of our meds. It's going to get us regained up to 100 HP well before we actually see anything. So squeeze on in through the cave. Press L to get your lighter out. We're going to have a few things to loot around here, so pick up what you can find. An air tank there. I think that's about it. Let's go. Alright, so just keep heading on through the cave. Alright, so just down here we're going to see those enemies I was just referring to. And what we can do is we can just run straight past them. There's a bunch of loot sitting on the ground next to them, so we're just going to do a quick snatch and grab. And just keep running. Very important that you try to not stop moving whatsoever. You get hit by one of those guys, you're going to be hurting, so just keep running. At this point you should be pretty safe, but you can just keep going. And we're nearly at the final room. It's a very small cave. We're at the back here, and this is the final room right here. We're going to have a few more things to loot. There's a few loose human body parts laying around. But there's also some other useful things, like a couple of energy drinks over here. And also some food and stuff on the other side. But the main reason we actually came down here is for the rebreather. Some cloth there. This is the rebreather. And what it allows us to do is it allows us to actually spend a lot more time underwater. So we picked up that air tank earlier. That's us pretty much golden in terms of being underwater. That's us. We got the shark here. We want to go down this direction, so we're kind of just waiting. That shark to bugger off. Jump down. And away we go. Very quick and easy little cave exploration. So out of that we actually got like 2 energy drinks, 2 MREs, like a dozen or so bones, some cloth. Anyway, at the end of this little tunnel here, we're going to be poking our head back out at the ocean, just where we crashed the helicopter. Should be any second now. Ah, there it is. So as we come out, just go straight up. And there's Kelvin just sitting over there. Open up our inventory. Now, I like to unequip the rebreather because it's super bulky. Like, it's freaking massive. But yeah, so what do we got here? We can craft a spear, we can craft some arrows, torch and a Molotov, so do the spear. Spear's handy. It's a very good little melee weapon. So if you guys didn't know, there is like a quick access tool bag setup. Very nice. Mine's set up how I like it. I like it with the spear and the axe. But if you want to change it, just open up your inventory. Click on your backpack up here. You can add and remove items as you wish. That's pretty much it. To actually get that up, you have to hold your inventory button. By default, it's I. Mine is tab. So I have to hold tab and it'll bring up that backpack there. So from here, we want to be running in towards the middle of the island a bit more. They're going to be coming up, we're pretty much going to be following this river. So where we want to be going is to that purple exclamation mark in front of us here. Yeah, that one over there, you need a shovel for, which you can find in a cave, which is pretty much next to that purple exclamation mark we're going to. And the other one is way out to sea. You don't need anything for it, it's just pretty out of the way. But this little guide here is not actually about completing those quests, it's just about helping you out at the beginning. The reason we needed the rebreather is actually for one of these missions, but it's just such a helpful little cave at the very beginning that not doing it puts yourself at a disadvantage. Like, I mean, we got a bunch of good stuff, you know, these MREs, the vodka, the energy drinks, a couple extra flares, you know, cloth and stuff. As we're coming up this river here, we're going to be aware that at that bend just up there, there's going to be a village of cannibals. Not really in a position to be fighting off a village. So we're going to be heading up to the left side of the river a bit. And just sort of skirting the edge. Keeping the distance. Being safe. So as I come across these blueberry bushes, I quite like to just eat them along the way. I don't enjoy picking them up, because the animation to eat them inside of your backpack is freaking long. Don't recommend actually picking them up. Just eat them as you go. Same with these, the chicories. You can eat them as you walk, as you run past them. Oh my god, I got that bird in midair. Oh, I did not think that was going to happen. So we're coming up to this little pulsating green icon here. It's a little bit of a point of interest. We need a shovel to actually get in here. But the reason... My god, dude, I got it again. Yeah, so I actually need a shovel, which to get a shovel, you needed the rebreather. So you actually needed the rebreather if you plan on going in here. I need the rebreather for getting the shovel to do your main mission over there anyway. These yarrow plants are super good as well. They give you a fair chunk of hydration and energy. But we are coming up to our first little GPS location. So we're currently tasked with finding the members of the B team. So they are all missing. Obviously, we were in 2 separate helicopters at the beginning. Alright, so as we're getting closer, the GPS is going to be beeping. And you're going to see that the outcome for the B team was not so crash hot. There he is right there. So now what we've got to do is we've got to go around and up to the top. We're going to pull out... Holy shit, that was loud. Oh yeah, we're going to pull out our axe because we need to go cut him down. There's a rope we need. And there he goes. So I'm just going to run all the way back around and down. We can collect the GPS receiver from him. And then I'll clear this marker off of the map. Actually, also has some decent loot for us. We should get... Yep, there's the flashlight. Very nice. We only have the one piece of rope, so we're going to be focusing on our bow more than anything. Pick up the bow. I think that gives us the bow. Very nice. Alright, so we can actually craft some stone arrows as well here. Craft that with the small rocks, the feathers, and sticks. Ah, that's us. That's very good. So we've got 12 stone arrows now to defend ourselves with. Our next objective is to get to that green pulsating dot. So we're currently good on all of our supplies. Got a bunch of food, got a bunch of water with our energy drinks. I got a bow to defend ourselves. Only missing a couple of things. Right, so where we're heading down here is actually just off the river here, next to this golf cart. This little cave here. It's not marked as a cave, but it is a little cave kind of thing. Nothing mean or nasty down here. Just a bunch of loot in here. But we can actually also use the printer. 3D printer. So let's just wait for this thing to get off my screen. Oh, I'm an idiot. Put it away. Alright, so we can craft things. We can craft arrows here. Takes a little bit of time. Takes a little bit of printer resin. That's about it. And one of the best things that we can actually craft here is a flask, and we can use the flask as a portable water source. There's a flask there. Also, if you're struggling, you can actually pick up a free sleep right here. There's our flask. Nice. Use printer mask, grappling hooks, tech mesh, and sled. We'll focus on the arrows. We'll get 20 in total, because I think that's all I can do. I've got 20 stone arrows. It said that any more, I couldn't hold anymore, so... Hopefully, okay, it lets me take 20 in total. Alright, leave that to print for a bit, and we'll go down here. Let's pick up some loot down here. But that's pretty much it. So it really does help you get kick-started with that bow and everything. But like I could keep going, but I mean at this point you should make the decision on either building a base or attempting to roam a bit more and try and get some of these quests done. Find out what happened to B team. But yeah, a lot of this should put you in a really, really good position to choose what to do next with confidence. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you guys out. and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.